Hello, all. I am a few minutes late. Please excuse me. I was uploading a video and it gave me a little bit of technical difficulty, so I had to get it together before I could go live. Now I'm gonna burn a little bit of this white sage and wait for people to come visit. Hey, all six of you. Welcome. I hope you guys are having a very happy Sunday. Jeffrey, hey. Lindsay, hey. How are you? Welcome. Hey, JK, how are you feeling? JB, what's up? Good to see you. I was just uploading a video, so I'm about 13 minutes late. But I'm glad you guys are here. I'm glad you guys came to hang out. Cleansing our space. So we'll welcome in good vibes. Oh yeah, I always have some kind of smoke cleanser, sage, Palo Santo, something. Because nowadays, well, shoot, I guess in every time period, I was getting ready to say nowadays you need it. I think you probably needed it in every time period. All right, let me shift this camera, and that should be perfect. Okay, here we go. I was blessed to find this. This is locally sourced sage from where I am in Costa Rica, which I was not expecting to find. I didn't even know that they had it. And I walked into the market and there it was. Lily, what's up? You made it to a live. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you. Hey, Christina. So today I told people that I would come out. And before we started drinking, because I got apple vodka today, before we started drinking and talking smack, I promised everybody that I would offer uh, one, sorry, I got ashes everywhere, 1 and 2 card readings. So if anybody wants me to pull a 1 card, I will do it for 10, 2 for 20, and I'll answer questions in between. Oh yeah, I just uploaded it, Lily. Why do we Aquarius change our minds so frequently? Mm, good question. Why do we change our minds so frequently? I'm trying to think, do I change my mind frequently? Everything is based on how I feel. So if I'm not feeling something, I'm definitely going to change my mind. Thank you, Christina. I put on makeup for the video. Jeffrey said today, same thing. I do not like everybody. JK Humble. All right, so JK, would you like me to pull a card for you? Now, remember, you have options here, JK. I can do romance. I have a romantic deck here. Let me see what I got. I'm going to tell you what I got. Your options. I can pull a card for you from the Angel Guide. That's the first one. I also have by me a love oracle if you would like a love card. And I have the Care Bears because some people really enjoy the Care Bears. So got the Care Bears. I love the Care Bears. And I also have my eye candy cards. So which would you like, my love? What did I do with the Care Bears? I got so many decks I can't even find them when I need them. Hey, Goddess Raven. I'm like, I can't even find the one I'm looking for. Okay. All right, let's see. You can ask any question. Well, first you got to tell me which one. You said love. Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. So just tell me what your question is while I shuffle you a love card. And whatever the universe gives you, that's going to be your answer. So Christina says she does change her mind a lot. Lily changes her mind with the wind. It really depends on how I feel. That's all it is. How I feel about something. If I'm feeling it, it's a go. If I'm not feeling it, then it's not a go. That's it. It's very simple. And that can change. That's why when she said, why do we change our minds? Because that can change from one moment to moment. JK Humble said, will me and my Aquarius be back on good terms this month? Okay, so before April is over, will her and her Aquarius be on good terms? All right, good question. Based on what card you get, I will tell you. This is called the Romance Oracle. I think the name of it is, what is it called? It has an interesting name. The Price of Love Oracle. And underneath it, it says, love is priceless. So, yes, guys, as soon as I'm done with today's live, you guys can go watch the video I just put up. And there's another one uploading right now, too, that's very interesting as well. I managed to finish 3 videos today before it was time for us to get started. So I'm going to put those up, 2 of them up now, and probably finish another one tomorrow and put 2 up tomorrow. JK and her Aquarius. Yeah, I hope so too, Goddess. I hope they do make up before the end of the month. JK and her Aquarius. All right, JK. One more shuffle, and that's going to be your card. All right. So, JK, it says, okay. You got the communication card. Probably can't see that. That's really bright and hard to see. It says communication. Now, according to the book, when you get the communication card, JK, it means that it is very possible before the end of the month that the two of you will have talked. It's all about talking to each other, as communication indicates. It says that you may have even had this conversation on the phone or in person. So this is actually pretty good. It says here that communication is the key. And it says here that this person already really does want to communicate with you. But as in the case of most Aquarius, there seems to be a stubborn vibration here. So this person wants to be able to speak up. They want to be able to communicate with you. And it says here they may even be communicating with you already in like a more telepathic kind of way. So you may be feeling them. You may be seeing them in dreams, things like that. A lot of Aquarius have this strong psychic kind of spiritual energy. So this person already wants to talk to you and may come up in those ways. 9 times out of 10 it hasn't happened already because this person may be just a little bit stubborn, like I said before. So what they show here in this card, they said it's a sound wave, and it means that the frequencies of communication are very possible with this question. Okay. So it is very, very possible. It says here the two of you need to trust and be open and express yourselves. So, hey, Christine, how you doing? So that's what this card is asking you to do. Now, I know that this is not the easiest thing to do with an Aquarius because we're not always open to communication, but you do have a very good possibility for this one. So this looks good. I like this a lot. Communication. Christine, it's good to see you, sweet pea. We were pulling one card draws for people that have questions about their lives. Can I tell them that? Hey, Nalim, welcome. 131 Aquarius. Cool. um, if I were you, JK, because the card is such a positive one, um, I would probably, when dealing with an Aquarius, it can get kind of tricky. So my question to you is, have you tried to reach out and talk to the Aquarius already? Because that's going to be a big concern as far as should you move forward. Yeah, the first one is very positive. I like that. The question is, have you actually tried to reach out? Tell him to join the live. Yeah, right. Tell him to join the live and we can talk him into having a conversation. Yes, but not like I should. Yeah, I would, if I were you, I wouldn't even wait for the Aquarius to contact me. I would just shoot the Aquarius a message and say, hey, I would really love to talk. If you want to talk, please, give me a call. And I would leave it at that, just open the door, extend the olive branch. Okay. So that's yours. Let me pull a card for myself. Let me see what's going on with me. I want to pull a Care Bear card for myself. Oh, Nelly, everybody's using the super chat to do the one card reading, but you can use PayPal if you want to. Either one is acceptable because I have my PayPal right next to me, and you can do the super chat as well. I'm gonna pull myself a card because I want a Care Bear card. And Goddess Raven, I'm gonna pull you one too. Guys, Goddess Raven is my buddy and my moderator. I gotta figure out how to give you that moderator thing too, Goddess. Because I don't know how to work. Okay, here it go. I think it says add. Goddess Raven is now my moderator. Yay! Okay, cool. I think it worked. Check and see that it worked. I'm gonna pull myself a Care Bear card, guys. Let's see what the Care Bears want to tell me. Did you guys see my Care Bear? Care Bear is behind me. I was so happy to get a Care Bear. After I got these cards, I had to get one. Yeah, sometimes we do need that, Lily. That's 100% correct. 100%. So, Nellen, if you want, just let me know. I'll give you the PayPal if you want it. Or if you want to do the super chat, that's fine. While I'm sitting here shuffling for myself. What do the Care Bears? Oh, it's working. You got your little wrench next to your name, Goddess Raven. That's what's up. Thanks for helping. Oh, wow. Nook gave me $100. Wow. And said, can you pull a card from the love deck for me? I already have a good feeling about this, but I just want reassurance. I think. Just curious as to where me and my Aquarius partner stand. Okay. Yeah, that's my Death Noodles pillow. Okay, Nook. I'll pull my Care Bear card later. Let me do you first. All right. Let's see what we get for you. All right. I love doing love readings. That's my favorite kind. I love seeing people in love. I love the idea of love, right? If only love was so, my vision of love is in my fantasies is so perfect. It's so perfect. I just wish it was real. Like, oh my gosh. Yes, please hit the like button. If you like this video, please hit the like button. Yeah, that's my Death Noodles pillow. Let me show it to you when I'm finished. I love Death Noodles. Y'all know that's my show. Yes, Goddess Raven is my moderator. She's my friend. She's the one of the Capricorns that puts up with me. All right, let's see. Nook wants to know about where me and my Aqua stand. Where does Nook in the aqua stand. Amayati amma akuru. Nook bara. Where it stand? Mm-hmm. 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 Nook, where do they stand? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, Eric. Yeah, I'm hoping for a positive outcome too. I'm so in love with love. Oh, love. All right, let's see what you get first. Oh my. Wow. Okay, so this is interesting. You got the contract card. So this is very interesting because when it comes to love and you get the contract card indicates a situation that actually can have some type of a like a legality to it. And when it comes to love, is actually like a formal marriage, which is very interesting. It says here that you both may sign your name on the dotted line, a legally binding marriage or soul contract. So it could be a spiritual commitment or it could actually be a full-fledged real marriage commitment. That is amazing. Um Wow. It said both parties could choose to enter into an agreement of the spiritual or the physical kind. It could be in the court system or it could be in the law of love. There could also already be present a soul contract that they are both living out. Oh, wow. Okay. This is a pretty interesting one because if you have a soul contract with an individual, this person is like a soulmate. This is somebody who, you have a very strong connection to from way back when. This is really cool. Yeah, way to go. Let me see something. Now, I have another, here we go. I'm going to pull you one from the pink too. I have this, my favorite love deck is in front of me in this pink. Hey, Miss Bridges. Give me 1 second. Let me finish up with Nook and then I'll take the next one, okay? Oh, dating a Taurus. Okay. Let me finish up with Nook and then I'm gonna move on to you guys. Amayati Akoru. Goddess Raven, please keep track of who's next for me, okay? Because I'm an airhead and I'm gonna forget. All right, let's see. So, Nook, did you already know that information about the contract? It feels like a strong soul contract that could actually end up being more than that. Did you already know that? Yeah, it is a great outcome, right? That's a strong outcome. Very strong one. Okay, goddess, thank you. What does Nook get from the pink? Asheo. Thank you. It says here that it seems like you guys may have just needed a little bit of a break. This card says break from love. So it's saying that you guys may have needed a little bit of a break, but now it's time to come back together. So it's like kind of like a little hiatus, maybe even just a little bit of space for a couple hours. And now it's time to come back together and move forward. So this card is saying that, yeah, you guys should be going in the forward motion. So that's very good. You got two great cards for that. Hey Jordan, how you doing? I'm reading about people's love lives, Jordan. And look, your last one is going to come from the red, okay? So far we know there was a little bit of a breaky break. It's time for it to be over. It's time to move forward. And then the red will tell us how to wrap it up. Amayati amakoro. Mayati. All right, and your last one, Ashe. Ooh, oh my. So I don't know how you feel about moving forward as far as family is concerned, but this is the fertility card. The fertility card indicates either a fruitful relationship that can lead to a family, like children or fur babies or something like that. Pregnancy can come up with this card as well. So this relationship actually has a lot of potential to come back together, be a very strong union, and multiply in some kind of way. So this is really good. This is really, really great. So if the two of you are open to that, your family can even expand beyond the two of you. So it's a very fertile, yeah, isn't that an amazing outcome? The very fertile situation. That is good. Congratulations on that. All right, now let me see. She said I had to do JK. Let me look for JK's question. JK's question said, "Me and my Aquarius problem is the ex girlfriend. The exes. Ooh, can I ask about her? Yeah, you can ask about her, JK. JK, tell me what you want to know about the ex. Do you want to know is she still sniffing around? Do you want to know is she going to leave? What do you want to know about this ex? Will the Taurus ex girlfriend back off this month? Ah, hey, Raka. Will the Taurus ex girlfriend? Let's find out because some of these exes can be stalkers for real. Let's find out. We're going to look at the red. The red will tell us if this person will go away. Will the Taurus ex back off this month? All right, let's see. Will the Taurus ex back off this month? Hmm. Aquarius and them exes. See, it's only the exes that we're still feeling. Oh, she's a stalker. Yeah, the lingering exes, right? It's only the ones that we're still feeling because the exes that I'm not feeling, they can't even get me on the phone. Literally, I have an ex that's a Cancer, a woman, not the guy, and she pops up like every 6 months under a different Facebook name, under a different email. I just block her. She pops up every 6 months and I just block her over and over again, she just keeps popping up. And I think because Aquarius deep down inside, I think we're good. Oh, you already had the break. Okay. I think we're good to people. I really do. I think we're good to them. And when they mess up with us, they never let that go. We've kind of had a break. Okay. And now we're kind of reconnecting. Good. Good. After spending a lot of time together in real life, which kind of took a toll on the relationship. This was really spot on. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. That's good. I hope everything works out. It looks like it has a great potential. Yes, he was too nice. You Aquarius and your ex. Yeah, I know. I know. You can't talk to him. You got to just kick him to the curb. Exes are exes for a reason. I only have one ex that I talk to. I really like her though. Like as a person, I would never get back with her though. I would never date her again. Keep it moving. We did our time. Our bid is over. Uh it says my connection is not stable. So if something happens and I become unconnected, I will reconnect. But it's telling me here on top of the computer that it's not stable. Can you guys hear me and see me? There's 20 people here. Hey, 20 people. Thank you for joining me. I'm trying to find out if this X will go away. Yes, the block button. I love the block button. You had buffering for a minute, Rocker. Yeah, it was telling me that. But you can see me now? Good. Welcome back. Good. Yeah, it was telling me that my connection for some reason had got stable. Yeah, it had got crazy for a minute. I think because I'm in Costa Rica and our connection isn't as good as the one in the States, unfortunately. Costa Rica is still developing by a lot. It's a beautiful country though, and it's still developing. All right, so will the Taurus X go away this month? We want her to go. Will it happen? Let's see what the Taurus X get for her card. She got, all right, haha, restraint. So she's not really going away. The restraint card is not about going away. The restraint card is about having restraint. So trying to control yourself. So she's gonna like try to control herself, but look, she's still looking, she's still watching, she's still lurking. So she's not really going anywhere. She just backing off a little something, something, and watching from the shadows, watching to see what's going to happen. My elders call this laying and listening. She laying and listening, and she waiting to see what's going to happen, waiting to see if she can pounce back on the situation. So that's what's going on here. So she's not really going away. She's just going to be, backing up a little bit. She's waiting to see if she has what we call an in. All right. Now, let me see. What was the next one? I got one from, that was Jay. Taurus. Is it going anywhere? Okay. Let's find out. Is it going anywhere? I'm going to use my favorite deck to see if it's going anywhere. Yeah, she lingering. Yeah, she'll back off a little bit, but she's not going nowhere. She's waiting to see if she can get in. That's what people. That's what some people. I ain't gonna say people. That's what some people do. They back off and just kind of watch from a distance, waiting for something to go wrong, waiting for y'all to break up, waiting for him to be lonely. They do that kind of thing. All right, let's see. Nellen in the Taurus. Is it going anywhere? Is it going anywhere? Amayati ama akoruna para. Is it going anywhere? Is it going anywhere? All right, Nellen, this is where it's going. Pure love. So you can't see the bottom. It says pure love on the bottom. I gotta tilt it like that. So this one, the pure love card, Nellen, this means that this relationship does have potential. Now, it means that it can be a pure love, a serious love, a true love, not just a booty call, you know, not just an entanglement, but a real situation. It depends on what the two people do in the situation. Having potential is the best thing in the world. It's the best. If your relationship with somebody has compatibility and potential, that's on point. However, just because you have compatibility and potential does not mean your relationship is going to work, but it does mean you have a chance. So you guys have to play your cards right. You have to treat each other properly. You have to talk to each other. You have to work things out, communication, spending time. You got to do all of the things that any couple needs to do, but it's letting you know that you have a really, really good potential. So take it slow, get to know each other, and move forward. You have the potential for real love. So I would definitely keep seeing this person, and I would take my time getting to know them. All right, let's see what the next one is. So then Raven said after that, let's see, you told me JK that was Nellen. I just did Nellen. I hope I'm saying that right. I'm saying it the way it's spelled. I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. Jeffrey. Me and my mom, a cancer, a cancer, don't have the best relationship. We fight a lot, and I want to know if I should move out even though I don't get paid a lot. I don't know if I should wait or just go out on faith. Mm. So, should Jeffrey wait or go out on faith? Yeah, cancers. You know how I am with them cancers, Goddess Raven. I like a lot of cancers. I have one cancer friend, and she sent me the most beautiful pocketbook. The pink and white and black is gorgeous. And I have a lot of cancer friends in Philadelphia that I'm still very friendly with. But as far as dating and romance is concerned, it's always a struggle. But in this case, it's Jeff's mom. So it's not a romantic relationship. So we're going to use the eye candy oracle since it's not a romantic relationship. You don't get along with them at all, Jeffrey? Yeah. For me, it's just romance. Everything else works out pretty good. Yeah, Raka said run. Don't walk, run. All right, let's see what we get for Jeffrey and his mom. It's different when it's your mom, you know? It's harder. I think it's harder when it's your mother. I think it's easier because when it's a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you can kick them to the curb. Your mom is always going to be your mom no matter what, you know? Even if you don't talk to them, it's still your mom. That dynamic never changes. So, should Jeffrey move or stay and deal with the cancer mom? Should Jeffrey move or stay with the cancer mother? Amayati Ma'akorunakpara. Jeffrey move or stay with the cancer. All right, let's see. Your car is standing straight up. Okay, you got two cars that came out together. Oh wow, you got two cards that came out together. The first card here says you got the profession card. So the profession card is weird because I only pulled one card and two came. So I'm gonna give them both to you because you're gonna need both for this information. The profession card means that you have to change your profession. Whatever work you're doing is not paying you enough. So you have to change your profession or take on a second job. The profession card means that whatever your work situation is, it has to change for this situation to work out. If you try to step out now, you're going to find yourself starving. It's no point in going from a bad situation to a worse situation. So, Jeffrey, you have to change your job or get a second one. It can be something you do online if you are working a strenuous job or something along those lines. You have to get more income. I had this same problem when I was young. I was working at this place, wasn't making enough. It was driving me crazy. And I ended up going to the school district, which also drove me crazy, but at least it paid me to be crazy. So you have to do that, number one. That has to change first. So if I were you, I would get on top of that, change your resume, clean it up, make sure your resume is very presentable. Do some networking, talk to people who have jobs, see whose jobs are hiring, look at your skills and gifts. Do you have a skill that you can monetize, such as making t-shirts that you can sell online, something like that? You have to supplement your income or increase it in some way. Number one. Oh, Nell, you're so welcome. It's Nell Lynn. Got it. Nell Lynn. All right. That's number one, Jeffrey. Profession. I'm gonna show you. Can you see? Yeah, you can see the card. You can't see the words good though. It's a cupcake, but the bottom of it says profession. So that's the first thing that you want to do. Then you want to get the hell out of there. Get your money up and then get out of there. Because the second card here, Jeffrey, is the scars card. This says that this relationship is emotionally scarring you. So after you get your money right, get out of there because it's a scarring relationship for you, and you're really going to need to do some therapy or something, some kind of self-help to deal with what you've dealt to deal with the wounds you've taken in and the scars that are on you. So immediately after getting your money right, get the hell out of there and get some emotional counseling, some grief counseling, something. Get some help. Get some self help books. Get some You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. Get something, something. Because these scars can be healed, but you're going to have to put distance between the two of you but to be able to do it. You're going to have to build yourself back up. And if you're going to be able to have a relationship, it's not going to be until you've taken care of these things. Okay? Yeah, because you're not even going to be there. Yeah, she's right. You won't even be there to get into problems if you're working a little bit harder. That is true. Oh, you want to make your own music. Okay. You want to be a music artist. Okay. Yeah. Because music is something that could be lucrative, but it's not immediately lucrative. So I would, unless you can do something like DJing or make money at parties, whatever, you want to get some money and you want to get out of there. Some of the times, Jordan, you have to work a 9 to 5. Sometimes you have to work it for a little bit of time. I had to work them until I could free myself. Sometimes that's just the way it is. You got to make money some kind of way. Jeffrey, you're welcome. You're so welcome, sweetheart. All right, now I see. Yeah, I hope things do get better for you, Jeffrey. Unapologetically curious. I would like to know if I am on the right path with current endeavors with college goals and creative goals. Goddess Raven, am I on the right track? No, I think somebody was before her. Give me 1 second, apologetically. Let me go up. I think I had one more. Yeah, JK had another question. Last question. So, is worth me sticking around to fight for my Aquarius with his ex lingering around? Aha. Okay. Is that the right one, Goddess Raven? Am I looking at the right one? JK? Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was JK. Okay, JK. JK wanted to know, is it worth it to hang around? Let's find out. Is it worth it for JK to hang around with the Taurus sniffing around, right? Okay, I'm right. Okay. Let me see. Rocka has problems with Pisces. I don't know why. Probably all in emotion. Pisces have a lot of emotion. Lot of emotion. Pisces drive you crazy. My boy Def Noodles is a Pisces. That's my boo boo. Think of my buddy. What the hell am I watching? He's a Pisces. That is my boy. I love his show. It's all comedy and it cracks me up. Seriously. All right, let's see. Now, is it worth it? Hmm. That's a very good question, JK. Is it even worth it to do it? Is it worth it? Oh, you found me through Raven? Oh, that is wonderful. Apologetically curious. Thank you. Thanks for coming out. Thanks for showcasing me channel, guys. Let's see. For anybody who doesn't know, Goddess Raven has a channel where she talks about like everything, popular culture, everything that's going on. So check her out. She did an interview with me, I think a week or two ago, and I did share that in the community section as well. Yeah. Yeah, because JK's situation, I can totally understand. It's like, so Goddess, tell us, should she do this? Should she hang around? What should JK do? All right, so it says it says that she is definitely watching. We got the watching. Look at her in the window. She watching. So should you even do it with her watching? They just told me she's watching. We already know she watching. The question is, let me pull one more to see if it's worth it. Cause she watching. She got two cards for watching. She watching hard, JK. She watching hard. Like stalk much. Like, oh my God. My goodness. Thank you unapologetically. Thank you. Jesus. She watching so hard I gotta pull another card. Sheesh. Yeah, she trying to run her off and she waiting to see if she gonna go. Man, she just, oh my goodness. I'm telling you, don't ever stalk nobody. If somebody don't want to be bothered with you, just don't let them, just move on. No matter how much it hurts your heart, don't stalk people. I think most of y'all know this already. But if you don't know, I'm going to tell you. All right, so should she run off? Should she keep it moving? What should JK do about this stalking ex? All right, so we got the rewards card. Okay, so this card is a rewards card. You can see it at the bottom. This card is saying that your patience, the time you put in, and the communication you put in with the Aquarius will pay off in the end. So you're going to deal with this situation. This Taurus is going to be lurking. You're going to deal with what you deal with the Aquarius, but in the end, it will pay off. If the two of you do the work and you talk and you work through it, in the end, it's serious that it's possible for you two to pay off. You will be rewarded for the effort that you put in. But you must understand there's a lot of effort here. So it's not going to be something that's going to be easy. That wouldn't deter me, it not being easy. A lot of things in life aren't easy. But I just want to put it out there because you're going to have to put a lot of effort into this relationship, and it's going to take a little bit of time for her to back off. What she's watching is for an end. You have to make sure that she doesn't get one. So the reward is that the relationship, you'll be rewarded for the effort, for the time the two of you put in. So it is worth it to put the energy into it, but it's going to take a while. And you've already been patient, see? And you got a ways to go. So that's why I'm saying this is not going to be quick. It's going to take quite a bit more time. It could be over a year with this vibration. So whatever time you've already put in, it's going to take that much more time. So as long this is your thing, she doesn't matter. What matters is him. As long as he's not entertaining her, as long as he's still communicating with you and showing up in the relationship, then I would keep on working towards it. If that stops, that's when I give up. It's all about him. It's not about her. It's about how he's showing up. If I caught him entertaining her If I caught him talking with her and doing stuff with her, then I would assume that that's where he wanted to be and I would move on. Okay? It's all about him. It doesn't matter if she wants him or not. A lot of people want me. I don't care. I don't care, you know? It's all about what he wants. And if he's not entertaining her, then I wouldn't care about it. He needs to block her. That's what I would do. I would block her on everything. She can stalk from a distance. All right, so now we got that one finished. Goddess Raven, can you tell me who it oh yeah, it's let's see, it's the young lady from your page, right? Unapologetically curious. Okay, is she next? Yes. Oh, you're welcome, JK. No problem. I know how you feel. I've been in situations like that. Mr. Tiger Shark, what's up? All right, so Goddess said, yes, it is unapologetically. All right, she says, I would like to know if I'm on the right path with current endeavors and college goals and creative. Okay, so college and creative goals on the right path. No problem. I got you. I got you, sis. Let me see. Hey, what's up, Kiki? My girl Carissa. You can do PayPal or you can send it through Super Chat, Carissa. I'm taking both of them. It doesn't matter. Yeah, you've been fighting JK. Yeah, it's all up to him. If he is not entertaining her and everything is fine. If he entertaining her, then I'll let her ass have him. You go ahead and you take him, boo boo. Because he gonna put you through it just the same way he put you through it. Go right ahead. All right, so we're going to see if unapologetically is on the right path with her college and career goals. Let's see what we get here. Oh, I wanted to use, hold up. I wanted to use this deck because it will give me more answers. Let me use this one about creativity. I'm going to use the Angel Guide, another favorite son in law. Oh, really? Okay. My daughter is a Scorpio and her girlfriend is Aquarius. My daughter also has an Aquarius moon too. So Scorpio and Aquarius can work. It's not, I think any relationship can work, but I have seen that combination. Let's see. Is she on the right track? Amayati Amakoro. Is she on the right track? Mm-hmm. 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 Is she on the right track for creative endeavors and college goals? Mm-hmm. 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 Is she on the right track? Ashay. All right, let's see. Oh, okay. Hmm. You know something? This is interesting because you got the self acceptance card. Now, the interesting thing, let me show it to you. I don't know if you can see it. It's so hard to show cards on camera, but you got the self acceptance card. Really pretty card. I love her. She's gorgeous. So, according to the book, the Angel book about the self acceptance card, is saying here that you are on the right track. It says here that it's not the track that's the consideration, it's your own self esteem, self confidence, and self awareness. So you're definitely, yeah, you're in the right place, you're in the right area, and but that's really not the problem. It just says that those problems with yourself and taking small steps towards accepting yourself. It says here that's where change needs to occur. So you're on the right track, you're in the right place, your creative goals, everything is in the right direction, but you got to give yourself more acceptance. You got to accept yourself. You got to give yourself more love and more confidence. You know, it might get a little scary sometimes because it's your life you're dealing with, and that's how life is. Whenever you're dealing with your life, it's very often that you may become a little uncertain, I'll say. But according to this card, everything is fine. You just have to accept yourself, give yourself that love, give yourself that confidence. Everything is good. It's good. It's really it's nothing bad around you. There's so much peace around this card, There's so much warmth around this card. You just have to give it to yourself. So this looks good. Continue to go forward. Continue with the goals and the plans that you've instincts and your intuition will let you know. You don't have to worry about making a mistake. Your gut is going to let you know when you're making a mistake. You just have to follow your intuition. Yeah, it's hard to be confident sometimes, especially if you're scared. Lily, you're the reason why I'm out here in the first place. Lily is the reason why I started doing lives. She asked me to do lives, and I promised her I would do them whenever I could. Now she's trying to talk me into doing more lives. Lily, you're never satisfied. That's what I think. All right. Goddess Raven, I think that was my last one. Am I right? Okay. Oh, Carissa. Is Carissa the next one? Yeah, it came through the PayPal, Carissa. No problem at all. Hey, Regina. How you doing? We're pulling cards today. Carissa. Yeah, she sent her payment through PayPal, Goddess Raven. So does that make Carissa next, or was there somebody before her? I don't want to be rude and jump anybody. She is okay, cool. Okay, Carissa, you're next. So what I want you to do is while I'm shuffling the Care Bear cards, tell me your first question. Carissa's my buddy. We work together a lot. I call her Kiki. Remember that song by Drake, Kiki? I think it was like Kiki, do you love me or something like that. It was something like that. So whenever I talk to her, I think of Kiki. My first question is, how is my house manifesting coming along? I go to court to move next month. Okay, got you on it. House manifestation. Let us ask the angels, Kiki. How is your house manifestation going? Tell us what's up. That was nickname Kiki. Thank you, Carissa. Thank you so much. I didn't know that, Raven. Oh, that makes sense because I remember your real name. I always forget your real name. And then I remembered it and I'm like, oh, that's why they would call her Kiki. Okay, okay. Okay. Okay, Carissa. Okay. I'm gonna look at this house situation and then we'll look at whatever you want to look at next, okay? Yeah, thank you guys. Anybody that can pray for Carissa's situation or any of the situations really we've come across. Carissa would like a prayer. I'm sure unapologetically could use some positive love and light going towards her. The situation that the young lady had, JK with the Taurus, I'm sure she could use some love and light towards that too. So any of you who can send love and light, please do. Regina, they didn't let you know. They get on my nerves. I sent out a reminder before I even got up here. Yeah, right. I never call you that, right? Yeah, I was doing lives. I was. I stopped because I was sleepy, and I'll be sleeping during this time usually. But Lily talked me into it, so here I am. She asked me over and over again until I said yes, because she knew I couldn't tell her no. Because Lily's my girl, so she knew I couldn't tell her no. I had to finally give in. Let's see. Carissa's house. Is it her manifestation? Angels, please show us. Amayati Amaakuru. Amayati. Is it coming forward, angels? Ashego. All right, so let's see. Now, let me see. Yeah, right. I think we've all been in a situation where we're trying to manifest a home. Not easy situation. Let's see what you got here. All right, so do. It looks like this manifestation needs more energy put towards it, Kiki, because what you got here is the. Let me move this over. You got the forgiveness and understanding card. So when you ask a question like the question that you asked about your manifestations, it means that there's some energy getting in the way of your manifestation. And the energy is tied to forgiveness and understanding. Remember that when you're trying to manifest, you want to have positive feelings. Um about what it is that you're trying to manifest. You also want to be thinking positively. So this card tells us that there is some. It says there's some blockages going towards your manifestation because there's some understanding, and it's causing some energy to come up from there. So they're asking you to examine your heart chakra, examine what's going on inside of you. Because whenever you're trying to manifest, remember fear, you're doing it now. Good. Yeah. Fear, doubt, worry, all of that can slow down your manifestations. Negative emotions, basically. And you said right now you're on a spiritual detox and you're doing shadow work. So the things that you're doing, releasing, healing, letting go, that's going to help it. That's going to help your manifestation. So keep on forgiving, keep crying, keep releasing, keep sleeping. That's exactly what you want to do. Keep forgiving and releasing the past. This is going to give you a stronger vibration, help you have a more positive vibration, and make it stronger to vibrate and draw towards you what you want. Then you'll get the place that you want. So keep on doing that because exactly what you're doing is what the card is talking about. That's confirmation. And I think you had another question, sweetheart. You've been crying and sleeping. Yeah. Aww. Lily says she was not giving up. Yeah, you got this. You just got to keep on going. That is good. That's a good thing. Keep going. That energy will move, your vibration will get stronger, and you'll be able to get it. You'll be able to get what you want because you already started. You're already on the road to what you want. My second question is drum roll. I think crying is good. Crying is releasing all of that built up energy. Remember, I talked about forgiveness and understanding. Crying is releasing the hurt. And it's almost impossible to forgive something that you're still hurting over. It's hard. Just any messages from the ancestors. Oh, regarding your spiritual detox. Oh, I got you on that. I have an ancestor deck right next to me. Don't play with me. Y'all know I got a lot of decks. Give me a second. I'm going to ask the ancestors. I didn't even pull this one out, but since it's right here, I got you. See what the ancestors have to say. I have a new deck called Ancestor Spirit. I did a review of it the other day. Yes, the ancestor deck. That's right. Yes, I just got it and I did a review of it. It has very quickly become one of my favorite decks. So I'm going to grab Carissa and ask her ancestors. Ancestors of Carissa Grant, what would you like her to know? Amayati Ma'akoru Nukbara Dua Oset Am Oset Nukpu Oset Anikua Banek Oset Amenhotep. Mm. Dua Tuhuti Tuhuti Nukpu Tuhuti Anikua Anikuti Amenhotep. Please show me. What do her ancestors have to say? Mm-hmm. Ashe. All right, let's us see. Okay. All right, you got. All right, it says. Oh, okay. It says interact and relate. Okay. Let's see what they're talking about. It says here the interact and relate card. I'm gonna go to the page. Okay, this is pretty too. Um, Let me get to the page and show you the card. First of all, see that card? That's yours. Interact. So you have an elder reaching out, hugging, and you would be the younger energy, and you have an older energy. So your ancestors are reaching out, first and foremost, giving you a message of love and hope, um, and interaction as far as that energy is. It says here that your ancestors want you to know that they want you to share your energy with others. It says here for you to gradually reach out to people who have similar vibrations. It says the spirit wants you to reconnect with people from your past that you may have lost. Oh, wait a minute. My connection is unstable. There it is. All right, it just came back in, so I'm gonna tell you again. Carissa, can you hear me, sweet pea? I just had an unstable connection, and I stopped for a second. Okay, you're back. Okay, I'm gonna start from the beginning. It said, okay, so it said interact and connect, and I know you have this deck, so you can take a look at it too later. The interact and connect card says that your ancestors want you to share your energy with others. They want you, they said that you're not meant to travel in this life alone. And they want you to reconnect with people that you may have lost contact with that you really enjoy. And they want you to continue to search for interactions with like-minded people, people who understand you and people who think, similar to you. It says here that community and family are two cards that are really important for you. So they told you that you don't need to be around people constantly and not to be around people who are unhealthy, but that there are healthy people, friends, and family that you should be connecting with. Your ancestors want you to shine your light. So, as an Aquarius, Carissa, you're things that you heal in your own life, you'll be able to help others. You'll be able to help others with those things. So, they're telling you that that's what you should do. They want you to travel through this life and they want you to stay connected. So, this card is all about connecting and helping others through those connections. Let me see. Maybe there we go. I just hit the button and put the phone on a different vibe so it won't bother. Maybe it's bothering the connection. Let me see if that helps. Okay. So that's what it's talking about, Kiki. Do you have questions about that? Cuz I know that you have this deck so you can look at this card. It's a beautiful card. Did you see it? All about love and connection. You're welcome. Good, you got it. Okay, good. Yeah, that's what they want, and that reconnection. That'd be good. It'd be good vibration for you. All right, so that was my last one. So now I'm gonna pull my Care Bear card because I still didn't get a card for me. I was supposed to pull me a card a long time ago. Let me see. Oh, it didn't come in yet? Okay. Yeah. Wait till you get it. It's really beautiful. It really is. I've been pulling daily draws from it. I know. Jordan, I just put my phone on airplane mode because some of the times that's what makes it do that when I'm going live. So hopefully it will not do that again. We'll see. All right, let's see. Let's get my Care Bear card. What do the Care Bears want to tell me? Let's see. I want to thank all of you for being here and hanging out with us, especially those of you who were vulnerable enough to ask questions and get some answers, which is always fun. It looks better. Okay. I took my phone and put it on airplane. So I was thinking that would give, more precedence to, the computer versus the phone. So hopefully that'll help us out. All right. Mhm. All right. So what do the Care Bears want to tell me today? Come on, Care Bears. Give me something good. Yes. Care Bears. They told me to take a nap. It says take a nap. A power nap can go a long way. A day without a nap is like a cupcake without frosting. Care Bears know I'll be tired. They told me to take a nap. Look at that. Let me see. So right after we finish talking, I'm gonna go take a nap. I do answer questions about children. I have actual cards that tell you about kids actually. All it does is tell you if it's likely that you'll have children or not. You're a lot better, Christina. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. All right, so we are done with those. My Care Bear card told me to take a nap. So we're gonna have some drinks. I'm gonna stop reading now because I'm a drink now and I don't read and drink at the same time. Oh my goodness. So we're gonna do that. All right. So all right, guys. So let's start our drinking portion of of today's interaction. Today I have apple vodka. Apple vodka. Oh, all right. So guys, how was your week? You guys got anything exciting planned for this week coming? I don't have my shot glass. Darn it. I'm gonna have to get my daughter to get my shot glass. Oh, JB got whiskey. Okay. All right. That's perfect. Daughter, Trez, get my shot glass. Sorry, I'm yelling in y'all ear. Can you get me a shot glass? Is there one in the kitchen? Oh, All right, guys. Oh, good, good, Jordan, good. So that thing I thought would help did. Thank you so much, sweetheart. So it's better. That's perfect. Excellent. Yeah. So next time I know to do that immediately. Um, JB says she had a long week. Yeah. Thank you guys. It was great. Thank you. Stella Rosa Black. Oh, excuse me. Well, here's to all of you. Thanks for being here. So I mixed the apple vodka with ginger ale. I like the combination. I usually have strawberry gin. Y'all know how I do. But when I went to the store, they didn't have any more. It was all sold out, which I thought was very strange because they always have it. So it was gone. Goddess Raven, what is that? Is that scotch? You're welcome unapologetically. Yeah, I'm gonna need a nap, right? The Care Bears, the Care Bears told it. I'm gonna need a nap, right? Oh, you're so welcome. I like going live. It's just that usually I'm asleep. Most of the time, I work on Friday morning until 9 o'clock. I get up at 4 and I work till 9. I usually go to the market on Friday and then I sleep all day Saturday. I sleep all day Sunday and go back to work Monday. So that's usually what my thing is. Goddess Raven has Jack Daniels. Yeah, gin make you sin. Regina, look here. When I was young, I didn't touch gin because one night I drank it and almost got into a fight in a bar. So I'd never touched it. I was like, this is not something good for me. But um now that I'm older, I guess I'm calm enough that I can handle it. Because I haven't had any problems with it after lately. I just started drinking it like in the past 3 months. I just so happened to see it on sale, and I was like, I'm gonna get this. Christina has orange juice. I love orange juice. The Aquarius get to hang out and feel normal. Let's take a shot. Where my bottle at? What did I do with it? Oh, time for a shot, people. So, Christina, you could take a shot of orange juice. It doesn't matter what you're drinking. It can be a beverage, it can be water, coffee, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just whatever, as long as you enjoy it, that's what's up. So I'll take one shot. Ooh, there we go. 1 point. Unapologetically, yes. You didn't see it? Let me show it to you. That's my buddy. I love Death Noodles. That's my baby. That is my buddy. I love his show. That is my buddy. Love him. Yeah. Aquarius, understand Aquarius. Hey, Dime. Hey. Yeah, I do. I love Death Noodles. Everybody know I ride for Death Noodles. That's my buddy. Yes, he is. He's hysterical. He's so simple. I love him. I agree, Jordan. Only Aquarius really understand Aquarius. Everybody else, they think they know, but they don't know. How many of you guys got pranked for April Fool's Day? I did not. I did not, thank God. I don't like pranks. Everybody that knows me knows I don't think pranks are funny. So thank God they don't do them. Thank goodness. So I did not get pranked. Thank goodness. I haven't been pranked since I was a kid. It was really bad in school. When we were kids and April Fool's Day came, oh my God. All day long from kindergarten to like 12th grade. Lily says she didn't take no calls. And they always had the corniest ones. People pretending to be pregnant. People pretending to be getting married. It was always dumb pranks, you know? They wasn't even funny. Um, Somebody telling, like one year, my friend told me she was going to jail. I'm like, are you serious? Like, I don't like pranks at all. I think that they're stupid. And I've never seen any I thought were funny. And I'm a humorous person. So if I don't think they're funny, then it ain't funny. Oh, yeah, Regina. Aquarius is a great sign. And unless you meet a mean Aquarius, then it's a problem. Yeah, we crazy, Grounders. Yeah, people call you on the phone to tell you all kind of crazy stuff on April Fool's Day. When we were kids, everybody had a prank. It was ridiculous. Jordan had a pretty good week. Thanks for asking. How was my week? It was full of work. My weeks have been really crazy because I have a lot of work to do. And I get up at 4 o'clock in the morning and start. So it's a lot. So every week is pretty jam packed. It's pretty busy. A lot of clients, a lot of classes, videos wherever I can squeeze them in. So it is. It's a lot of work, but it was a good week. I can't complain about anything. I feel very blessed at this point in my life. For like the past 5 years, my life has probably been the easiest that it's ever been. I've worked construction. I've been a security guard. I've been a high school teacher. I had difficult, some real difficult years. But the past five has, even though it's been a lot of work, it's been good. I can't complain at all. Being a high school teacher was crazy. Your brother poured cold water when you were asleep. That's something a sibling would do. That is something a sibling would do. That is. Christina's temper set off because her brother poured water on her. I can see that. Yeah, we are going to have a super moon. Every so often, we have a super moon. We have them like 3 or 4 times a year. And the super moon is very useful for anybody who wants to do any kind of manifestation work because the moon is just that much stronger during super moons. So if you want to do any type of manifestation work, that's a great moon for it. And it's coming up at the end of April. So, like prosperity work, healing spells, emotional healing spells, any of that would be great for the super moon. So that's going to be a really good time. Every full moon, I have a lot of spells to cast. Um, I have spells mostly. Well, I do one for myself. I always do a prosperity spell for myself to keep things going, keep my money going, keep my flow going. But I also have a lot of spells to do for clients. My clients hire me to do all kind of stuff, healing spells, all kinds of stuff. So generally, the full moon that day, I usually work all day that day. JB said, how do you move on from getting rejected from your dream job? I kind of took off from spirituality the past 2 days. Well, if your dream job rejected you 9 times out of 10, there was a reason for it. Everything that you want isn't a vibrational match. So it could have been something there that was bad for you, such as a person or a situation. So if you got rejected for your dream job, then I would say regroup and go for it again. Some of the times the universe is protecting you and you don't even know. Christina said, I cussed him out. I bet you did. Hey, Mystical Manuel. I don't know if there's actually something to this or not, but I feel like manifesting and meditating right before you fall asleep makes what you're doing more powerful. A lot of people tell you to do it right before you go to sleep because you're actually getting ready to go into the astral plane, which is like your subconscious. So yeah, they do tell you that. They always say that it's more powerful at that time, either before you go to sleep or in the morning when you first wake up. Those are supposed to be the most powerful times. Jordan said, I haven't pulled an April Fool's joke since 2014. That's a long time. That's a long time. I haven't pulled the April Fool's joke in a long time either. It's been a very long time. What was the joke you pulled, Jordan? Inquiring minds want to know. I can't even remember any good April Fool's jokes. I'm trying to think, and I remember one I pulled. I don't even think I ever pulled a good one. But you know something? There used to be a lot of prank channels on YouTube. YouTube had a lot of prank channels, and I think they still might have some. I don't watch them, but back in the day, they had a lot of them. That's what I mean, goddess. It could have been her dream job, but it could have been a problem with the people there. It could have been a lot of different things. But the universe protects us, and sometimes we don't even realize it. Raka, thank you, Raka. Christina cussing out her little brother. Thank God your mom was at the store. If she had heard that, she probably would have been very upset. Mm-mm-mm. So, yep, that is my Death Noodles pillow. And then I have my cheer bear. Everybody see my cheer bear. I love cheer bear. So they are both brand new. And there's another new one back here too. You probably, I don't know if any of you guys saw it. My new Cabbage Patch Kid. I got her for Christmas. So she sits back there with my other Cabbage Patch Kid. I wanted to give him somebody to play with. His name is Alexei, and her name is Alexis. So I got a new Cabbage Patch Kid. You're welcome, Jay. Yeah. When I get a no from the universe, I used to get very upset. I did. If the universe told me no, I would be so upset at the universe. And I'll be like, that's not fair. I should be able to manifest what I want. I would be very upset. But then I started to notice that whenever I got a no from the universe, it was for a good reason. I started to notice, like, I would want to be in a relationship with somebody like Voldemort or the Taurus or somebody like that, and it wouldn't happen, and I would be hurt. And then later, I would be like, "Damn, I dodged a bullet." So a lot of times, I didn't know until afterwards that the universe was protecting me. All I knew was I didn't get what I wanted. Sometimes what you want is not good for you. All right, let me see. Lily, I told my mom the kitchen was a mess and that I was not cleaning it up and she can clean it when she gets home. She was so mad, but the kitchen and house was clean. And Christina said, cute. Hey, Jim, how are you? Yeah, I did put out a reminder. I told you guys earlier in the weekend, I put out a reminder because I pulled some cards for people today, Jim. Jim is so sweet, guys. Jim mailed me a Harry Potter deck. Here it is, right here, as a matter of fact. He mailed me a Harry Potter deck, and I had a Harry Potter bag. I had this bag, so I put the deck in this bag. I'm so geeked out. So I've been using this deck all week. This is a tarot deck. It's the Harry Potter Tarot. And the cool thing about it is that all the characters are in it from Harry Potter, and it's black and white. And of course, you guys know on top is my favorite character, Severus Snape. But they're all black and white, and the backs of them have Hogwarts crest. And this was a gift from Jim and his lovely girlfriend Jen. So I've been using these all week. I'm so pleased with these. It was so sweet. Jordan, you lucky your mom didn't go off on you. She hates coming home to a dirty house. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Jim, I put up a message earlier in the week that I was going live. And then today I did a reminder earlier in the day. And then I was a couple minutes late because I was uploading a video. So there's a live and there's two videos today. One is already up, and the second one I'm going to finish uploading after we do this live. So I did a lot of content today. I haven't had enough time to do videos lately. The only ones I've really had time to do was the deck reviews, but the videos where I talk and get dressed, I just haven't had enough time for. I've had to work so much. JB said I got so upset about it and hurt. I cried for a day and just started cracking jokes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's okay because I guarantee you, JB, one day you're going to find out that you were spared from something. Trust me, there was a reason why. Uh, do you believe in aliens? You know something? I have a very strong belief that there have to be other people's other beings. Let's call them beings. There has to be other beings in this universe because it doesn't make sense that the Earth is the only populated planet, but it's all these galaxies and all these other planets. What is the point to having all of this space if the Earth is the only planet? It doesn't make sense. There's something else out there, but there's a reason why either they can't reach us, they don't want to reach us. I really believe there are other beings out there. And I believe there's a reason why we haven't come across them. Either they're too far away and our technology can't catch up with them yet. I believe that it is something because it doesn't make any sense. According to scientists, there's several galaxies and there's so much space. The space is infinite. What is all this space for if we're the only beings? That doesn't make sense. It's got to be something else out there. I do, Jim. I love them. I'm like, oh my God. You didn't get the notice from YouTube? A lot of people say that. A lot of people have told me that, and on other channels, the same thing. Not getting notices, all kinds of stuff. I agree. Araka, your mom says that too. Yeah, the galaxy is huge, and scientists are saying there's more than one galaxy. So if there's more than one galaxy, why do we have all this space for just one little planet? That doesn't make any sense at all. So I think there's other beings out there. I think that there's just a reason why we haven't come together. And to be honest with you, human beings can't deal with other human beings. So how are we going to deal with a whole different species? You got people that don't like other races. You got people that don't like other classes. You got genders that don't like each other. Women who hate men, men who hate women. You got all that going on with just the human race. So, how do you think bigots are going to treat aliens? They're going to treat them the same way they treat everybody else they hate. So, I don't really think humankind is ready to meet another race of being when we can't even deal with each other in a positive manner. So to me, that just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, Jordan, I agree with you. A lot of people say that they don't get the YouTube notifications, they don't see them coming up. I hear that all the time from different channels and from different people. I agree. Yeah. And I don't get them either. Like, I do check my bell. If you subscribe to someone, there's a bell next to the subscribe button, and sometimes my bell is not set to notification. And if it is set, I will turn it off and turn it back on. Sometimes that does help, but honestly, I don't get a lot of notifications either. And I'm subscribed to a lot of channels. YouTube do be tripping. It does. I remember somebody was telling me that their subscribers told them they were unsubscribed from their channel. And then another person was saying that they had people subscribed who did not subscribe. So there's all kinds of glitches that go on with YouTube that YouTube does not fix. YouTube does not fix it. If I write them and tell them there's a problem, they will not fix it. They won't even respond most of the time. The only time YouTube responds to you is if you make YouTube a lot of money. Seriously. If you have millions of subscribers and you make them millions of dollars, they will appoint you a manager. And your YouTube manager then will help you with your channel. But if you're a small channel like mine, you can forget it. You can forget it. They don't care what you say. They don't care how many times you email them. They don't pay you any mind at all. It's just the way it is. Yeah, Jim, there's so many galaxies out there. I agree. Christina, your mom had you at 18. I had my daughter at 17 and I got married at 18. Yeah, that's the way it works. I mean, you can ask any content creator and they'll tell you the ones that have, big channels and they give YouTube big money, they have a manager. I didn't even know. I didn't even know people got a manager until one of the big YouTubers was talking about. Right? They might be listening, goddess. I better not tell the secrets, right? YouTube is the only entity that does this. It's the only place you can go unless you got a podcast or something like that. But it's the only where place you can go and make original videos and upload them. So they have the monopoly on it. So it's like you either play by their rules or you don't play. That's it. Period. Yeah. You know something that makes me wonder, Jordan? I wonder what are the other beings like? That really makes me wonder. Like, what are they like? What do they look like? Um, are they like us? Like I think about Star Trek because Star Trek had a bunch of different beings on there. So I do often wonder, is it like Star Trek? Oh, your mom married your dad when you were 7 months old? Oh, wow. I married my daughter's father when she was one. I had her at 17. I got married a year later. And child, marriage was not for me. I believe Roswell, Mexico, too. Yeah, Roswell, New Mexico, I think it is. Is that Area 51? I think that's what it is. They're said, according to legend, the government won't tell us about this, but according to legend from my mother and my grandparents and my elders, they said something crashed in the desert in Roswell and it was all over the news. And all of a sudden, she said they just hushed it up and they said it was a weather balloon. But nobody believed that it was a weather balloon. And according to the rumor, they believed that that was a spaceship that crashed in the desert and the United States government covered it up. Now, nobody can prove this, of course. This is just a rumor, but a lot of people do believe that. If you remember correctly, a couple of months ago on Facebook, they were planning to storm Area 51. And that was their plan. They was going to storm it and try to see what was there. I think it was a stupid plan because they was going to get shot. The military was not going to let them get in. They was going to shoot them all. But it ended up not happening. Some people did go, but nothing happened. So I don't even think those things are there anymore. They probably moved them by now. But if they are there, you best believe you wouldn't get within 10 feet of that place. They'll shoot to kill. They're not playing with that. I remember a long time ago, I was watching a show, and this guy from NASA, he said that Americans in general could not handle the reality of aliens. And if NASA ever found evidence of aliens, it would be top secret information. So NASA already told us that. So they're not going to tell the average person because they think the average person can't deal with it. And I believe they're right. I don't think the average person can deal with it. The average person can't even deal with people of other colors. Let me see. Aliens know we're a hot mess. They see our planet as insane asylum. That's why they haven't been on Earth. Okay, but they're lingering around in disguise. Okay. I agree with you. Christina said, I was born with birth defects. I get made fun of a lot. Any advice? Christina, everybody has something that other people can make fun of them about. Their height, their weight, their their lisp, their eyes. People can find a way to make fun of you about anything. So my advice would be to ignore them because I wouldn't let it upset me. When I was growing up, people used to make fun of each other for fun. We used to tease each other for fun. That was something we did as a pastime. So for me, I grew a real thick skin and I just didn't care about other people's perceptions or what they had to say. So I would strongly suggest just ignoring them because at the end of the day, everybody has something that a person can tease them about if they so choose. So I just ignore it. YouTube has been corrupted by Google. Has it? Is that what happened? Google took over? I don't know that much about the combination of the two. All I know is the YouTube guidelines because we have to follow them, of course, and that's pretty much it. Your uncle was in the military. A lot of people have been in the military that I know over the years, and a lot of them believe in aliens. A lot of them, a lot of pilots I know told me they believe in UFOs. So if they believe it, then I definitely think it might be some truth to it. Only weak people do stuff like that. That's true. That's very true. Oh shit. Hey Papa, my godfather is here. Uh-oh. There goes the neighborhood. Hey Papa, what you doing awake anyway? We drinking and talking smack. It's all a cover up by the government about Roswell. Exactly. That's what my mom said. They have been here for a long time. Just look at the evidence from the Egyptians and Native Americans. You're welcome, Christina. Jordan says, I bet they are more civilized than us. I bet they are too. I agree with you on that. Yeah, the Egyptians, the Native Americans, a lot of the ancient peoples left behind records about UFOs. A lot of them did. Pictures, mostly pictures, and writings about beings from space. If you look at every single culture, you'll see evidence of it. Okay, Papa. Oh my goodness. Mm-mm-mm. The government knows there's aliens. They're hiding the information from society. Yeah, that's what the guy at NASA said. He said they would not tell us because we are not prepared to handle it. And I agree with him. I don't think we're prepared. I think some of us could handle it because some of us are open minded and really don't care. That wouldn't bother me. Aliens wouldn't bother me. As long as they weren't harming me, I wouldn't care. But there are people who can't even deal with people of other races. Right now, the George Floyd trial is going on against that well, it's not a George, it's the officer who's on trial. And I've seen awful arguments on the internet about it. And some of the people are just straight up racist. And they think like they don't care that he was murdered in cold blood because they're straight up racist. So how you think those people are going to react to ET or Alf walking down the street? They're going to hate them too. So I don't think a lot of people are ready. I think some of us are ready, but I don't think everybody is. So the guy from NASA said if they found evidence, they would not release it to the public. And I think they made a good decision with that. Until society is a little bit more civilized, I think that's what you have to do. So if it was me, I would do the same thing. Goddess Raven, what you wowing about? That ain't all they're hiding from us. Oh, girl, yeah, I bet they're hiding a lot. Yeah. These governments are probably hiding all kinds of stuff. Stuff that we would never know about. Stuff for lifetimes. Records and files and all kinds of stuff. I don't even want to know everything they're hiding. I think it would make me depressed. If I knew everything they were hiding, I think I would probably not want to go outside no more. I'd probably hide in my room. I don't even want to know. Me too, Christina. I got a real problem with that too. I don't like bigots of any kind. That's why I'm very careful about how I interact with people because I don't like bigots. I really dislike that. I think that if you hate entire groups of people, there's something wrong with you. There's something mentally wrong with you. I don't do that. I do not hang around people like that. I don't care what race or class or gender they are. I don't do it because everybody's group hates another group and they all have a good reason. Everybody's like, no, they did this to us. They did that to us. Everybody has a good reason, or so they say. So I just don't do bigots. When I find out somebody's a bigot, I just back up off them. That's not good energy. I don't do it. Yeah, it could be angry. Yeah, I might be angry, right, Lily? Yeah, I could be angry. Angry or terrified to go outside. One or the other. I agree with that 100%. I just treat people the way I want to be treated. And if people treat me good, then I rock with them. If they don't treat me good, I leave them alone. It's very simple. So it is what it is. Yeah, hatred is very ugly. Hey, Dion, how are you, sweetie? Oh, you're working at home. Okay, okay. Christina, you better get used to your moon cycle. It's going to be with you for a very long time. Unapologetically, I love meeting different ethnic people. You learn about their culture. Yeah, you do. When you meet people from different places of the world, you do learn a lot about their culture. And I think it makes you less of a prejudiced person to know more people. If you only know one group of people, it's easier to be prejudiced because everything you know about the other groups is stereotypes. So if you can get to know different groups of people, I think it makes you a better person. Regina said, I'm glad I was raised in New Jersey up north because it was all nationalities and different ethnic groups. My bestie growing up was Puerto Rican and we still love each other to this day. I agree, Regina. When you live up north, you do get exposed to different groups of people, especially New York, New Jersey, especially up there. Lily said, exactly. Stephanie Smith. Hey, Stephanie. Stephanie said, yes, I agree. Treating the people the way you would like to be treated. Exactly. Christina said, I'm a white person with a black friend. We stick up for each other. It's good. Be friends with all kinds of people, Christina. Anybody that's good to you is worthy of your friendship. I'm in this world, but not of it. Neither are you, fellow Aquarians. This Indian lady told me in her country they don't use meds but herbs. Oh yeah, yeah. They have a herb for every symptom out there. I learned some stuff from her. Yeah, they do. I have books and books about herbs. There's a herb for everything. Before we had pharmaceuticals, we used herbs. Raka said her neighbors are bigots. Yeah, I've had neighbors that was bigots before too. Not a fun experience. Oh, Stephanie, love you too, honey. Yeah, goddess, your hometown, New Jersey and New York. Yeah, yeah. And they have the most diversity of people. I agree. And I think when I was in California, I saw a lot of diversity too. I saw white people, a lot of Spanish people, a lot of black people. It was a lot of different groups of people there too. Oh, yeah. Colorful paintings. Yeah. Stephanie is Aquarius, Capricorn, Moon, and Rising. Okay, okay. An Aquarius with a pretty good Earth balance. Jordan said, "I don't like biggest judgmental racist people either, and the people that run it, the people that run it, our cause of it. Yeah, our country is always the United States, but I'm thinking like other countries too. A lot of countries are ran by people that think like that. That's the sad part about it. We will all be one color if we don't kill ourselves all first. And that's something my mama taught me when I was little. That's true. If we all continue, especially in the United States, because I saw projections that people in the United States, if we keep going the way that they go, in like about 200 years, everybody's going to be what they call multicultured. Everything is going to just blend together. So I thought that was very interesting. They said, Lily's in California. Oh yeah, Cali's my spot. I like California. I love the weather. Stephanie's in Detroit. There's a lot of diversity in Detroit. Cool. Yeah, okay. And Christina said my mom has Taurus sun. Okay. Taurus moon and Taurus rising. Wow. I'll bet your mom is very stubborn. Because the Tauruses I know are very stubborn. She's a triple Taurus. Yeah. I've never met a triple Taurus, but I did know a triple Libra and I know a triple Cancer. The woman that does my nails now, she's a triple Cancer. So I do know people that have a triple. I'm a double Aquarius. I got Aquarius sun and Aquarius rising. Oh, Jim, you're moving to Nevada? Okay. Okay. Yeah, Lily, I agree. I should. I haven't been up there in a while. I should go to Cali and check it out again. I love San Diego. I had a great time in LA. Oh my God, in LA, I was lamping. I got a convertible. I rented a convertible. Oh my God, I had so much fun. How much do you think our Venus sign affects the way we communicate with each other? Do you think there are more important aspects in our charts that determine how we vibe with one another? I think the whole chart matters. I don't think you can pick out one particular part. I think you have to look at the whole chart because you could have a great Venus as far as communication and love is concerned, but you could have a moon sign that counteracts it. You got to look at the whole chart. That's the only answer. You People always ask me about the sun sign. I'm like, nah, you need to look at the natal chart, the whole thing together. It's like a record. It's like an album, you know? Every album is different based on the artist and the lineup of the songs. Thank you for being such a light in our lives. Been tuning in for years, double aqua too. Oh, thanks, Vinny. You're a double aqua with a Scorpio. Okay, my daughter's a Scorpio. Wow, triple cancer. How was her personality? She's very nice. She's a very nice person. She's a very helpful person, a very caring person. But I can tell that her emotions fuck with her because when she gets upset, she can't even leave her bed. Literally. When she's upset, she lost her job recently, about a couple maybe months ago, because she broke up with her boyfriend and didn't leave her bed for like a week. Didn't go to work, didn't eat, didn't do nothing. And she literally lost her job. So I think that the emotions are difficult for her to deal with. Definitely. But she's very sweet. She's a good person, but that emotional stuff messes with her. And I totally understand because when you have a water, a lot of water, you got to do a lot to deal with that water. What if I don't know the exact time of my birth? My mom is passed, but my sister said I born like mid morning. Well, if you go to astro.com, you can punch in whatever you know, and they will give you as much information as they can get from what you have. She's stubborn when she's going to spank me. I can't change her mind. I get spanked for being rebellious. You still get spanked? You kind of big to get spanked, man. I couldn't spank my daughter at your age. She'd have hurt my hand. My God. I'm Aquarius with some and Merc. With the moon and Mercury? I'm Aquarius dating a Scorpio with Pisces moon. Oh my. And Libra rising. This guy is a piece of work. Yeah, I'll bet. Raka, you said sun and moon and Mercury. Okay. Or in Aquarius. Got it. Okay. That's what I was wondering. Yeah, that Cancer, if you have Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that's a lot of water. And sometimes it's hard to deal with. You have to be very emotionally strong. You have to, you got to be into like therapy, self help. You got to be strong emotionally, or those feelings will overtake you. It'd be really hard to even function. Like the woman I was talking about, she couldn't even get out of bed because she couldn't stop crying. I felt so bad for her. Jordan said the reason they don't want us using herbs and other natural resources because they want us to rely on the system. The government is so corrupt, it is not even funny. Yeah, they want you to use pharmaceuticals. Exactly. So if you start to, promote herbs or natural resources, they sue you. They sue you. They get like they'll do something and try to stop you. Dr. Sabi, I don't know if Dr. Sabi's work was good or bad because I didn't really study it, but I do know that they sued him for using herbs and natural homeopathic methods. So they want you to use big pharma. Pisces and Venus. Okay. Hey, Purple. I'm a Sagittarius sun, Pisces moon, Aquarius rising. That's what's up. I'm a Sag moon. That shit is hard. It Having a fire moon makes you very fiery. It fucks with my temper at times. Vinny said, "No, thank you. I'll take what's on God's green earth." Ashe. I'm an Aquarius sun, Cap moon, Gem rising. People say that the Aquarius Cap moon combo makes me almost emotionless. I'm the complete opposite. Don't believe in stereotypicals. Let me see. Emotionless? Nah. I would say not. Aquarius aren't emotionless. People just think we are. That's the problem. And he won his court case. Yes, he did win his court case, goddess. Dr. Sabi did win that case. But notice how they tried to take him down. They tried to get rid of him, and they've done it to other people too. And some people they don't take to court. Some people disappear. All of a sudden they just gone. Sometimes they go into hiding, and sometimes we don't know what happened to them. But they want you to use big pharma, and they will push and push to you to use it. My sister is a Cancer. Her emotions take over. Yeah. And she shuts down. Yeah. It's hard. It's really hard. Venus and Pisces, a Cancer cousin. Okay, okay. Christina said her mom does not care. As long as I'm alive, I'm going to get a spanking. Your mom is funny. We have emotions. We just keep the water out vessel. Oh yeah, we got emotions. If you ask me, Aquarius have emotions. Probably, I think Aquarius overfeel. That's the word I use for it. Overfeeling. I think we overfeel things, and I think because of it, we learn to disassociate and detach from our feelings. Because when I was young, my feelings were out of control. I could not control them. And my moon was in Sag, so my anger was really bad too. My temper still isn't great, but it's more controllable now that I've gotten older. But I think so. I think Aquarius have deep feelings. I think Aquarius feel deeply. And especially and depending on what your moon is, I think it can be worse. It can be better or worse. My mom and sister are Cancers. They don't understand me at all. Yeah, it is difficult. It's difficult. Yeah, it is very difficult. I'm trying to think if I have any family members that are Cancers. My brother is a Leo, my sister is a Capricorn, and my mom is a Capricorn, and my dad is Aquarius. So I had more of that dynamic. I have more Capricorns than Cancers. My grandmother was a Capricorn, my sister, my mom, my ex husband. I've had a lot of Capricorns around me. I think we feel a lot, but we're so scared of our feelings that we try and rationalize them. Sometimes we try to rationalize them. Sometimes we just try to detach from them or to stuff them or to not, focus on them because they can be intense. We hide them a lot too. Aquarius will hide them. I know for me, I can't even talk about my feelings sometimes. It depends on the other person. If it's a person I don't trust, I'm not going to trust them with my feelings. I have a bad temper too, but my Pisces moon calms me down. Yeah, that's good. It's good. My dad was Sag and I'm Aquarius. We were very close. Yeah, yeah. Fire in the air, baby. Yeah. Saturn in Leo. You love us caps. Yeah, Goddess Raven is a cap. Yeah, I'm surrounded by caps, man. I am. I really am. They're everywhere, man. My favorite person was a Capricorn, my grandma. My grandmother is my all-time favorite person. If you ask me, it is nobody as fly as my grandma. My grandma was the truth. She died when I was 7, and I still miss her every day. She was a great person. And me and my cousins always get together and talk about who was more spoiled and who she loved more. We still talk about that, 40 years later. She's been gone all this time, but she was great. She was a wonderful person. I have a sun in Aquarius, Mars in Aquarius, Jupiter, and oh my God, you got a lot of Aquarius. Mystical got a lot of Aquarius. Venus is in Capricorn for purple. Okay, okay. My mom is a Cancer. I can't stand her. Laugh out loud. Let me see. You know something, guys? I have on here my chart somewhere. And if I can find it, I will tell you what my crazy placements are. Here's mine. Okay, so my sun is in Aquarius in the first house. My moon is in Sagittarius in the 11th house. My rising sign is in Aquarius. My Mercury is in Aquarius. My Venus is in Aries. My Mars is in Aquarius. My Jupiter is in Taurus. My Saturn is in Leo. My Uranus is in Scorpio. My Neptune is in Sagittarius. My Pluto is in Libra. My true node is in Libra. And my Chiron is in Aries. So my whole chart is fire and air except for Taurus and Scorpio. I got one water and one earth placement. That's it. Everything else is fire or air. So that's why people always call me a dragon. Because fire and air, you have a fire dragon. Let me see. My grandmother was Capricorn too. She was my favorite, and I was favorite grandchild. Yeah, that was my baby. I love grandma. I can't wait to the day when we can see each other again. It's been so long. Let me see. Yeah, the Capricorns ain't so bad. Not at all. Not at all. Just not in romance. I can't do Capricorn romances because they become extremely controlling. And as an Aquarius, if you try to control me, I run away. That's it. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out immediately. As long as you let me be free, I'll hang around. And that's how air is. If you'll let it be free, it'll just fly around. But if you try to control it or you try to capture it, that's when you run into problems. And if you try to capture me, I escape. And I escape quick. And that's where my problem always comes in with Capricorn lovers. Because my Capricorn lovers always at first are fine. We get along good, we have fun, and then they want to control me. And it's like, oh no, and then I fly away. You took the words right out of my mouth as far as the Capricorns. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. It's just the romantic thing. Friendships do last very well with me. I got mostly earth and fire. Earth and fire. Wow. Well, that's actually good because the earth will bring you, it'll pull that energy down. When your fire gets too hot, earth will put it out. So that's actually good. It'll help you control it, Christina. It'll definitely help you control it because all of that fire can be problematic. Yeah, yeah. I can control myself. I just don't want to be controlled by other people. I believe in self control strongly. I just don't want other people trying to control me. My birth chart is full of fire. It is, Eric. Oh my goodness. Lily said we need freedom. Another Eric. Hey, other Eric. Hey, Queen. How's your Sunday? It's been good. These beautiful people have been out here with me. We read some cards. Now we drinking some drinks. I'm about to take a nap. Everything has been good. My daughter's father is Capricorn. We stayed together for 6 years, but he was too controlling. Yeah, I feel you. I met my daughter's father when I was 15 years old. I married him. No, I had my daughter at 17. I married him at 18 and I left him when I was 21. So I was with him for, that's my longest relationship actually. Um After that, I was just like, yeah, I can't do the Capricorn thing no more. So now all the Capricorns I know are platonic friends and they're good friends. They're very stable. They bring me back down to earth when I fly off too far. So they're good friends. So Christina has a Libra moon, Aquarius sun with a Libra moon. Okay, not bad. Yeah, freedom is important, man. To an Aquarius, freedom is the most important thing. I think that's the biggest one. Urban Girl in LA said, I'm a first decon Aquarius and guys are always very possessive. First decon Aquarius, yeah, they call you guys the true Aquarius. So you would definitely want to be free too. But you see, my thing is that I don't I don't mind if I was getting ready to say I don't mind a little possessiveness, but they're never a little possessive. A little possessiveness always becomes too much possessiveness. It doesn't stay like a little bit. It always blows out of proportion. So at first it doesn't bother me, but it bothers me when it blows out of proportion. Like my daughter's father, let me tell you guys before I go. My daughter's father would scrutinize my clothing. He would scrutinize my hairstyles. He always had something to say, even about the color of my nails. He wanted to control every part of my life, where I went, my friends. One time, I left my address book on the table, and my daughter's father took my address book and took every name and phone number and address out of my book and put it in his book. Okay. And I was so young at the time that I didn't think it was a big deal. I thought that he was just trying to, look out for me. And if something happened to me, he'd be able to, call my friends or family. Well, when we broke up, he called every last one of those people and told them all of the things I had done. He didn't tell them all the things he did, but all the things I had done. So all these people I hadn't talked to in years, were calling me like, "Yo, dog, your daughter's father called and said you was cheating on him." He told all my business, okay? And I was like, "Oh my god." So I learned very quickly that controlling shit ain't cute. I learned very, very quickly about that. I was young when that happened. I didn't know. I was like 18, 19 years old. I didn't think it was a big deal. But yeah. Oh yeah, he had purple. He had plenty of time on his hands. And he sat there, and I think I wasn't there. I wasn't there because I didn't live with him. I had left the book. It was like a week. So he had plenty of time. And I was like, oh, this is crazy. So it was ridiculous. It was totally ridiculous. And people started calling me after we broke up and was like, oh, he called me and said you was cheating on him. He called me and said you was, going to the bar all the time, which I was. He called and said this. He called and said that. Why are you calling people from high school that I haven't talked to in 4 or 5 years and telling them my business? Like, he really wigged out with the control issue. And I left him and never went back to him. And we did co-parent my daughter, which was very difficult. Yeah, he real petty, Eric, for real. He's better now. My daughter's father is a lot better now. Now we get along. We get along good now. We haven't had an argument in many, many years. But it wasn't until my daughter graduated from high school. She's 26 now. So when she graduated from high school, then we started to get along. And I think it was because there was nothing else to fight about at that point. She was grown at that point. So after that, we started to get along better. The last time I saw him, we had lunch with my daughter. Everything was fine. He apologized even for some of his behaviors in the past. So at this point, we're fine. But back then, I had to escape him. I had to go. Yeah, real crazy, and real petty. Yeah, it was hard to co-parent with him too because he was very stubborn. I had custody. I had everything. I had sole custody, physical custody. I had everything legally. So co-parenting with him was difficult because he always wanted to fight with me about everything. So it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. But luckily for me, by the time she graduated, and we only had one child. Imagine if we had several. I would still be going through this with him. But we only had her, and by the time she graduated, that was it. So yeah, Capricorns are good friends, but I can't be in relationships with them. I will, Lily. I will. She was just out here. She came and brought me my shot glass. My daughter is a big help. My daughter is a Scorpio with an Aquarius moon and a Gemini rising. So she's very creative. Um, she's really helpful. She's a good daughter. She didn't give me a lot of problems growing up. She only got in trouble like once or twice in her lifetime. She wasn't difficult at all. She wasn't fast. She wasn't grown. She didn't give me a lot of problems. She pretty much listened to me. Um, the only thing I think about my daughter, and I always say that the biggest mistake I made, and I always tell parents, I did not give her enough um independence. I should have given her more independence. I sheltered her way too much. And this is very common for Aquarius. We are very overprotective. And that was not good because now that she's grown, I don't think that she always feels comfortable and confident to make decisions without asking me. And I'm not always going to be here. So that's the only thing I think was a big mistake on my part. um and now I'm trying to correct that, and encourage independence. But I wish I had did that when she was little. That would have been the best time for it. But I was so busy protecting her that I didn't even think about how that could be problematic. No more Catmen for me if I ever have another relationship. I hear that. I can't stand my daughter's father. We were dating when I was 18. He was abusive and controlling. Exactly. Anybody that's abusive in any way, uh-uh. Emotional, mental, physical, none of that. Mm-mm. The first time you raise your hand to me is the last time you'll raise your hand to me. I do not play that game. Jordan said, I could not deal with control freaks. That is a huge turnoff. Yeah, because it impedes your freedom. All right, guys, it's raining here. So it's getting ready to get really loud, and it's time for us to get going. So I am going to wrap up. Yes, yes, Lily. Yes. Yes. They ain't never leaving, Lily. We're gonna be with them for the rest of our lives. We might as well just bag it up. I don't think my daughter has a girlfriend, and sometimes I'll be like, well, maybe she'll go live with her one day. But I don't know. It's not looking too promising. I'm like, well, it is what it is. All right, guys, it's time for me to get going. Oh, it rained in Madrid. Oh, I didn't know you were in Madrid. Sounds beautiful. Wow. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up and I'm going to see you guys next time. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for making this a very special Sunday. And Goddess Raven, thank you for being my moderator. Christine, it was good to see you as always. I love the rain too. It gets loud here though. Pretty soon it's going to be so loud that I'm going to be yelling over it. Hey, Julie Cooper. Thanks, Purple. Thanks, guys. Bye, guys. I uploaded one video, so check out that video, and I'm going to upload another one, okay? I'll see you guys later. Thanks, everybody. Mwah. Bye, guys.